I'm going to sneeze. I just clicked record and I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Hello. I have just booked myself in for an introductory therapy call and I'm weirdly really excited, but also pooping myself because I don't know about you, but I hate phone calls. I really struggle with them. Luckily, I think this one's a Zoom call. On the website it said phone call, but then when I like accepted it, I got sent like a Zoom notification type thing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do better being able to see someone's face. I struggle with phone calls so much because I can't see their face, and I feel like so much of my perception of what's being said and their feelings towards me is based on their face that, oh. So that's booked in for this evening. I thought I timed it so that I'd end the call when Love Island came on, and I thought that would give me something to take my mind off the call. Like, I'd be thinking about Love Island and I wouldn't be so panicky about the call. Love Island isn't till 10 though, so that sucks. However, that's booked. I almost didn't book it. I hovered over the book like button for so long, and I was back and forth the tab that I had open on my computer for the last like few days. But I finally clicked it, I finally booked, I'm done. So I've got that this evening. Setting up the camera, ready to film, and like getting stuff out of the way in the background. And honestly, the weather in the UK right now is shocking. I don't really understand it. So it's the middle of July. Well, okay, it's July. It's summer. Where is the sunshine? I don't understand. And I've looked on the weather app and we're having rain for the next week at least. What do you mean? It's been like 3 weeks since we had a good sunny day. I've been waiting all year for a little bit of sunshine just to make me feel a little bit better, and no sunshine for Jasmine. I'm gonna manifest some sunshine and hope that manifesting works. I'm gonna film a little Primark haul for you. I'm gonna add a couple of extra bits from other brands into it as well, just because I don't feel like I've got quite enough from Primark. And then this added little Boots bag, nothing is from Boots. It's just extra little accessories and homeware pieces from Primark. So, the first thing is this. I wanted one in every colour because they are adorable, versatile, simple, comfortable, they fit so nicely, and I just love them, and I feel like they could go with practically everything. And they were £3. They were £3 each, which I'm just really, I was just like, get in my basket. This one is in black. It's just a little crop top. It is ribbed and soft, and then it has a double layer, which I'm not too sure what it's for. I initially thought a double layer so you could put something in here, like a pad, but then the pad would slip out, so I'm not too sure why they've got double layers, but they are so comfortable. I'm not even just thinking about wearing these out for summer, but just round the house as bedtime tops and lounge tops. They're just really cute. How adorable are these little shorts? So these were in the like pyjama / loungewear section, so definitely more of a round the house short, but they have little watermelons on them, frills down the bottom, they have a stretchy waist, and I need to remember to do prices, they were £3 as well. And look, I compare them with my crop top because I'm thinking at some point it might be warm in the UK, and when it does get to the warm stage, I'm thinking I want loungewear that is very cooling, and a crop top and airy shorts, perfect. Yes, I love Winnie the Pooh, and whenever I see something with Winnie the Pooh, I struggle not to put it in my basket, and this was no exception. So it is a very simple, I'd call it maybe an oatmeal coloured vest top, and then it came with a pair of pink shorts with a black tie, elasticated waist, and Winnie the Pooh on there. And I just think they're really cute, and I don't know how much they were. Oh, here we go, £7. I got another pair of denim shorts. I will say this needs ironing because it's, and maybe even a stitch, it's hanging down a little bit at the back and it's not holding its tuck. But I got another pair of denim shorts. I recently got a pair of denim shorts from Primark. I will insert a picture from my Instagram of me in the shorts, and so many people were questioning where the shorts are from. They were from Primark, and they're the most perfect denim shorts maybe that I've ever owned. They are so comfortable, they look pretty flattering, and I just really like them. But I found these. They are mum shorts and they were £10, and they look relatively similar. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm hoping that these will fit similar-ish, because Those shorts are so cute and I just really wanted another pair. So I got these. Again, compare them with one of my little crop tops. I feel like I'm really trying to justify the crop top situation to you, but I don't really need to justify it, but I'm really trying. I feel like I made a good decision, but you know. I got another pair of shorts. Now these weren't in the loungewear section. These were just in the clothing section, but do they not look very similar? What makes these pajama shorts and these general shorts? Because I'm not too sure, other than maybe the length of them, just because I feel like the bedtime shorts are a little bit shorter. These were £3. They've got little lemons on them. They also have the elasticated waist, and I just thought they would be great for summer. I also got this cute little top with frilled hems on the sleeve and on the bottom. It is a slightly shorter top. I wouldn't necessarily call it cropped, but it comes a lot shorter than my top, and the top that I'm currently wearing is also a short top. So not fully cropped, but kind of a short top. And as you can see, I enjoy grey tops around the house, it would seem. Then onto a couple of extra sort of accessory slash homeware pieces. The first thing I picked up is this. Now this is a muffin tray. It's a silicone Disney Minnie slash Mickey Mouse muffin tray. However, we're going to use it for ice cubes because Nick and I have started drinking a lot of iced coffee, and we found that for us the best way of making it is pouring the coffee over the ice but then taking the ice out straight away. And we found that bigger ice works better than smaller ice. The smaller ice just seems to melt instantly and water down the coffee, whereas the big ice doesn't seem to melt as fast and you can get it out quickly, and then you've got cold coffee without it being watered down. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but that's how I feel about it. They were £3.50. This is also £3.50. I also got some flat resistance bands. So downstairs I have resistance bands, but I have normal, like really stretchy, similar material to this resistance bands that are in a loop. I think they're called loop resistance bands. And then I have some fabric ones which are amazing. But then I kind of wanted to try some flat resistance bands, which I don't know if you can tell from the picture, they're quite a bit longer, and I feel like there's a few different things you can do that I can't easily do with my loops, because my biggest loop is about this big, so it will stretch to about this big before I start to panic that it's going to snap. Whereas if you can see here, she's stretching this quite a bit. You know how I said I liked Winnie the Pooh? I got some microfiber Winnie the Pooh cloths. We've got Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. Pardon? Winnie the Pooh and his pal Eeyore. Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore snuggling while Tigger and Piglet look cute. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet just chilling. I got myself a set of 3 scrunchies. These were £1.50, and as you can see there's a dark blue, a baby blue, and then a cream kind of coloured scrunchie. They are really, really soft, and I don't know if you know this, but I spend a lot of time in a scrunchie when I'm not filming. I am so happy that scrunchies came kind of back into fashion. They've probably disappeared again from fashion, but I'm so glad they came back in because they're so much nicer to my hair. Final little accessory. This was £2, and I've already taken it out to make sure that it fits and it looks cute, and it's this bracelet cuff. It's so beautiful. It is gold with little diamantes around the central section, and I really, really like it. Then moving on to an extra couple of pieces that I've picked up here and there that I just kind of wanted to share with you. Asos now does Lush. Well, not the entire Lush store, but they have some pieces from Lush on there, and I am so happy because I haven't bought anything from Lush since before the pandemic. I've never had a bath in this house with a Lush bath bomb. So when I was on Asos and Lush came up, I was like, oh boy, yes. This one is called Groovy Kind of Love. I'm pretty certain I've used this one before. It is beautiful. It smells amazing. I miss Lush a lot. And then this one, which is so cute. I don't believe I've ever tried this one before. It's in the shape of a peach, and it smells, again, amazing. So I got myself 2 bath bombs, and I'm so excited to have a bath with a bath bomb. It is actually a Gilly Hicks pyjama set, but I got it from Asos, and look how cute this is. It comes with a pair of shorts and a little crop top, and it's just adorable. It's baby blue with daisies on it, and it's so soft. Let me tell you, it is so soft. And then I saw this on Asos, and it fits the bill. It's a baby blue colour with a dark trim, and it's nice and soft, cozy, comfortable material, really nice and lightweight, and it does come with a pair of shorts also, and I really like this style. I have two crop tops that I really wanted to show you, because when I wear my sports crop top, I get a lot of questions about where it's from. It was originally from Reebok, but I bought it on Asos, but I bought it a long time ago, so it's no longer in stock. But both of these kind of reminded me of that style of top. So I thought I'd show them to you, and I will try my best to provide links so that you can, if you like these, go and get your own. So this is the first one. There's not too much to say about it. You can see the colour, you can see that it's cropped, and it's kind of like it is kind of more of a fitness style material. I don't know if it's designed to be a fitness top, but it feels like a top that I will be wearing for fitness. And this one's from Gilly Hicks. And then this one is from Noisy May, and it actually has the little tie in the center of it that my sports crop top has. So it is the most similar. The only difference is obviously this one is in lilac, but it is a very similar top. So those of you that liked the top that I was wearing to exercise in, this is the closest I can get. It is from Noisy May. I will try and leave a link down below. Final crop top. I don't know if you can tell, I'm really in a crop top season of my life at the moment. I'm just enjoying them a lot. Got this one from Hollister. As you can see, it has two little bows at the top, so you can actually adjust the length of the, do you call these sleeves or just straps? I don't know what you'd call them. Elasticated region around the rib cage, I'd say that was, yeah, around the rib cage, and it was £19, so I got that. Finally, if I haven't bored you too much already, I got these sandals, which I'm so happy with. They fit so nicely. They are like a muted pink colour with the, this has a name, cork, with a cork heel and then string around the bottom. It looks like beach string. I'm sure that also has a name, but they're just really nice little pair of summer heels that I just feel like will go with a lot of things. So I picked up those. That's everything. I feel like that was more than I thought and less than I thought at the same time. My nail just popped off. I'm not very happy about it. I think I'm just gonna make myself some egg on toast. Also, look at this. This is our Nutella jar, because I filmed a Nutella ice cream thing, which I will insert now actually. I'll put that footage in now. I made some Nutella ice cream, but I didn't want to throw away the Nutella that I had to empty from the jar in order to film it. So we now have a mason jar of Nutella just sat in the cupboard. But yeah, I'm gonna insert that footage while I make some food, and then I'll catch up with you afterwards. So I'm actually in the middle of filming another video, which I'm pretty sure by now you will have seen, but Nick sent me a Daily Mail article about a guy who made ice cream with Nutella and double cream, and he basically has a pretty much empty jar of Nutella, which I have here. He says half empty. His looks pretty empty, so I've kind of guesstimated roughly what his had in it, and then he tops it up with double cream and he shakes it and puts it in the freezer for a while. Now, I don't think my shaking abilities are as good as his, so I think I'm going to give mine a stir and then put it in the freezer, but I'm just going to watch it one more time to see how much cream he puts in. It looks like he's poured it into about 2/3 of the way up, so I'm just going to copy, stir it a little bit, then I'll give it a shake and we'll put it in the freezer and see if someone's telling us porkies or whether this is just the best chocolate ice cream hack going. Oh, it's just poured. It poured out the side. Ooh, that tastes yummy. We're gonna wipe it down because I've made a little bit of a mess. Now I'm gonna shake it. I hope this is right. I mean, this is a workout, so I really hope this works. I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Okay, it has been a couple of hours, so. Why is this not opening? Oh. Oh. For a second then, I thought, oh my gosh, this is a brand new jar that hasn't been opened. It's just the top of this lid, I think. No way! This isn't real. That's unbelievable. Are you kidding? I mean, it's ice cream and it tastes blooming incredible. Oh my gosh, this is insanity. I could do this every day. I could eat pot after pot of Nutella. Well, that hack gets the biggest thumbs up. That tastes incredible and it's so creamy. I definitely think I could put it in for a bit longer just to make it freeze a little bit more, because the stuff down the bottom is more like cream, and as it's out of the fridge it's already starting to melt a lot. So I'm going to put this back in. But that's amazing. Have you noticed the kitchen light is on? It's the middle of the day, in the middle of summer, the lights are on because it's so dark outside. It's actually raining currently. It's so dark outside, the lights are on. But I just wanted to show you these. Just while I have these cute nails on, just wanted to show you these cute candles that I made, which didn't go quite to plan, I have to say. Look at the colours of them. Aren't they beautiful? I need to remelt and remake them because I don't know if you can see, but like with that blue one, the colouring sort of separated a little bit. This bottom green one is upside down, but they all look very similar on the top where the colours separated. Can you see on that one as well, the colours separated? Look at the colours of them. They are so pretty. They feature, well, they don't feature, but the candle mould features in my next main channel video. But look at the top of this one. The colour just went AWOL. I don't really know what happened. I almost want to eat it. It just looks so, oh, I love it. I want to dot them all around the house. I just need to redo them because of this issue, so I'm just going to melt and reset them and hopefully get that right this time. In the meantime, I have eaten and I have some stuff to do upstairs, so off we go, and we'll just turn the light off and see the darkness. Look at that! The camera overcompensates with light, but did you see how dark it went? It's dark. Starting to get really nervous about this therapy phone call. Not because it's therapy, just because it's a phone call, and I really psych myself up when it comes to phone calls because I just don't like phone calls. I'm also questioning how much to share about the therapy situation because I am generally quite an oversharer. Like, I'm fine to just talk to anyone about anything. I don't really mind sharing stuff, but at the same time, what I'm getting therapy for, I haven't officially been diagnosed with yet, but I'm showing all the symptoms, and regardless of whether or not I get diagnosed for it, I would like help with those symptoms. So I'm getting therapy while I'm on the waiting list with the NHS to get diagnosed, if that makes sense. So therefore, because there's all that grey area with people not officially being diagnosed with things, I don't want to say I do or don't have anything, or I'm having therapy for something that I might not have. Does that make sense? So I don't know what to tell you about this, but I'm getting some therapy and I'm starting to panic about the phone call, and there's that. So yes, in the meantime, I just found a video on YouTube called Disney Relaxing Piano Collection, and it's great. It is many hours later, many hours later. I've got just under an hour until my appointment. I'm ready. Here's my thing, I'm either entirely late or way too early. I also don't know whether this vlog footage is gonna go into the vlog because part of me is like, why wouldn't it? I'm just talking about therapy, and then the other part of me is like, what comments could I get that would make me not want to talk about this? Do you know what I mean? I'm nervous, I'm really nervous, and it's not even a session. It's basically a phone call to say, do we think we can work together on this or not? That's all this is. It is 8:45. I'm just waiting for her to sign into the Zoom. I'm like, I feel really nervous. I don't know if I've done this right. I'm not too sure. Oh gosh, it's connecting. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. And there were countless times during that we weren't talking about anything like traumatic or anything emotional, but there were times during that where I genuinely thought I was gonna break down. Like, even now I feel really teary. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I have no reason to cry, like, at all. I just cry sometimes. My face feels so hot, and I'm pretty sure if I didn't have foundation on right now, I would be bright red in the face. She seemed to know exactly what she was talking about and like hit everything on the head, and then she's already given me some things to kind of try out, which I'm gonna try out first thing tomorrow morning. But yeah, so that's that, and now I'm gonna book on for a session. Oh, I feel very relieved. I'm gonna go run myself a bath before Love Island, put in one of my little Lush bath bombs, and I'm gonna end this here. I have no idea how this vlog went. I feel like I started off the day thinking, oh, I'm gonna have such like a great vlog. I booked the therapy session and then I just didn't get anything done all day because my mind was sort of taken over with that. I know I filmed a Primark haul and that's all I remember doing today. I don't know where the time went. But I'm so happy that is done. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you're okay. I hope you're feeling great. And I'm gonna see you very soon. Bye.